nights we gather for tales of bruise in hand. Doug and Ryan lead the laughter, best podcasts in all the land. Crack a beer, the time is near, stories bold and true. Saucy moments with some cheer, this hour's made for you. The Well, it's where we dwell, laughs and drinks they swell. Doug and Ryan casting spells, in our hearts they always held. From the first to final pour, wisdom flows unknown, legends of the nights before. In laughter we have grown, shots and stories intertwined, underneath the moon, booze and banter so divine.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
How are you doing?
Good. Just jamming.
Just jamming. Cramming.
Partying.
I mean, based on our last conversation, I did send you something very important just before we hopped on.
I know, I saw that. I think, well, it's Dave Portnoy might launch his own coin.
We could get rich.
His rug.
You don't feel good about it?
I don't feel good about it because Dave is kind of like known for bad trades.
He did say, I don't know if you remember, I think he like fully endorsed the coin Cum Rocket.
Yeah. He's in all the bad ones.
He's had a pretty bad history with it.
He's always like he seems to be always like a week late.
Yeah.
Like he's buying the top, and that's usually like the sell signal, and then everyone just rugs him.
Yeah, when Portnoy's in it, it's like, all right, it's time to sell. That's about as much exposure as we need.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was on Twitter, and somebody, like one of the Barstool people, posted a like, should we issue a missing persons report for Haley Welch? And then like I started seeing all this other stuff about like other meme coins and him and shit, and I was like, oh, whoa, all right, maybe we got to get on that.
I don't know. The Trump one was so good. I
wish.
wish
Really good.
Could have been retired.
Yeah,
we could have been retired.
This episode wouldn't exist.
We could have been retired in one freaking day. It's amazing.
I know, dude. I think though what is kind of scary is that there's a lot of like 18, 19, 20-year-olds who are just kind of like, world sucks, I'm just gonna bank on like a meme coin. Like, you know what I mean? Like total despair, and just that's my one plan.
I think what's worse is that there's 18 and 19-year-olds out there who are like legitimately retired.
During like right after COVID, maybe right before, I went over to a dude's house who was like my age at the time, like 24, 25, and he was retired because he had Bitcoin. Lived in a 2-story house in Los Angeles.
Really?
Retired, 24, 25. Yeah. Wasn't going to work again.
I mean, doesn't have. I mean, now he's
that's sweet.
Got gobs of money.
Yeah.
That was back. How long ago was that?
I don't know if it was just Bitcoin. It was like probably 2019, 2021. It was like around COVID, but obviously wasn't COVID.
That's like anywhere from like 17,000 to 60,000.
Yeah.
And now it's worth 109. Guy's loaded.
Dude, it was wild though. Like I remember like we went over there and like the guy like went to, you know, like at some point, like guy went to like go like get some stuff or like bathroom or whatever, and like one of our friends leaned over and was like, you know, he's retired. Like, you know, this is from Bitcoin. It's like,
dude, what the fuck? That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm very jealous of those people. I'm not even participating, so like I can't be jealous, you know?
Yeah. I know a couple of people who are actually retired. They're just like investors now.
Yeah.
You know, which
do they get bored? How old are they? Like mid-30s, 40s?
Mid-30s now.
Yeah. What do they like? Do they get bored? Or they like, got hobbies and shit?
I mean, I think their hobby is just investing.
Okay.
Like they're almost like VCs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
no, I mean that's fair. If I like got enough money to retire, I would still probably be making like my dumb YouTube videos and stuff. Like I would
Well,
just have way better equipment.
you got to keep that capital moving, right? Like,
Yeah, and you got to be doing something because like if you don't have any work, I feel like it's a lot easier to burn through money when you've got nothing going on.
yeah, nothing coming in technically.
And like literally nothing, like if you don't have like a job, like even if they were like not doing well in investing, like losing whatever amount, like 5% of whatever each year, at least they're like involved and like thinking and not just like looking for the next like dopamine hit, which I feel like would be very easy to do if you like had fuck you money.
Yeah, just like buying a million couches. I don't even know what you would do. Buy couches.
We would obviously buy a home because we'd be new money.
Yeah, buy drugs.
Yeah, duh.
Drugs for sure. What else would you buy? I mean, too many cars.
That would definitely be you.
And that'd be a problem.
Yeah, the cars would be a real issue for you.
Yeah, like where did all the money go?
I don't know what I would spend a lot of it on. I mean, like, because I'm not like a car dude. I honestly, like, I probably would just like probably get like a sick TV or something, and like speakers and shit,
like 100-incher.
Yeah, and like fucking sick like speakers and like I like because I like that shit. Like I like music a lot. I love chilling. So I feel
like a movie theater, maybe.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the movie theater in the house isn't what it's cracked up to be.
No, I actually wouldn't do a movie theater because those seats, I'd rather just have a big ass couch and like a huge ottoman and like have it be comfortable versus like those like I don't know, the theater seats are nice and all, but it's like I'm in my fucking house.
I think we gotta I feel like that is just a carryover from MTV Cribs days. Like someone did it and they were like, oh fuck, everyone's got to do this.
It's an instant though, like, oh, luxury. Yeah.
But I don't I've been in a couple and it's not that great. Like it's a weird way to watch a movie at someone's house where it should be comfortable.
Yeah. It's almost like too formal. It's like rigid.
Yeah.
My ex worked for like a pretty famous celebrity and we house sat for her once and they had a theater and like it's just it's like 3 rows of seats. It's nice, it's comfortable, it's beautiful, but I don't know.
Like chilling.
I'm kind of just as happy like laying in my bed with my laptop,
Yeah. And you don't get anything. You don't get like all the fun parts of a movie theater. Like popcorn and like
the smell.
I guess you can bring popcorn in, but like
it's different.
You don't get the whole experience. So
does this look normal size in my hand, by the way?
That does.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
It does.
Having a nice small beer, warm beer.
I don't think anyone knows how gargantuan we are.
No, they don't. I didn't you think I was like 5'7" or something? I
thought you were like 5'7" for sure.
Yeah, small dude. Yeah.
Then you count it and you're like, this is my automobile. Remember that Simpsons episode?
Yeah.
The small car. See his like legs come out. Hello.
It is funny though to think like how your height presented over camera or over like Zoom or whatever.
Everyone's the same height.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I almost think I should feel disrespected that you thought I was so short.
You should probably.
If you respected me, you'd be like, yeah, he's probably 6'5".
No way. It didn't seem it at all. I was like blown away. That was so good. Like, God damn, this guy's gigantic.
And that was, I mean, that makes sense. That was before I started working out. Now I'm actually big. I'm not as big. I got back into it. I took like a 3-month hiatus, but
now you're like, are you like LeBron?
I'm not like LeBron yet. Dude.
I was gonna say the shoulders don't look as full as LeBron. So
yeah, no, I'm still trying. It's baggier sweat. I'm getting bigger. I swear. I came home at 185.
Yeah,
and when I stopped working out, I was 225. So I gained 40 pounds since I was home. Yeah, I'm probably like 210 now. Got to get it back up.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah, I want to be huge. I've wanted to be huge for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like being so. I don't like being so scrawny. I was just always scared to go to the gym, and like I was always like peckish with food, and then I started going to the gym for the first time like a year and a half ago when I first moved back. I did like a little bit in LA right before I left, but I actually got into it, and it was like funny. It was like the first time I was ever fucking just like packing away food,
Yeah.
like so much, just wouldn't stop. Like my sister, like I get these you know what Mrs. T's pierogies are? Like the box of pierogies.
Yeah, they sound familiar. Yeah.
They're like it's like a pretty big box, and like I just like have one of those for lunch usually,
Yeah.
like a whole box of it. And I remember my niece told my sister because when I was living with her that like I ate like so she was like it's wild that Doug is like back. My sister was like also like freaked out by that too because they had never seen me eat so much.
You just ate that many pierogies.
Yeah, just slammed a whole like a box that's meant for like a family.
That's amazing, dude. It's gains.
That's what I'm about.
Dude,
I'm on
I
the
love
seafood diet.
I love that you're just fucking ripping out there. Just ready. You're getting ready for the summer. Little
Truly.
start beating people up. But
I'm getting ready for short sleeve season. Have those arms blasting out.
the thunder down under at the lake.
Yeah, at the lake.
You just start fucking pulling up on people.
I could. I
Like,
fucking could.
want to fight?
I came in wanting to ask you, how often do you get your hair cut? Are you a routine kind of haircut guy, or are you until I have to?
No, it's always like I always think I'm going to do it every month. I mean, clearly,
Mine's bad right now.
mine's bad. I think I try to do every month, but then it like I just always run up until like almost 2 months
Okay.
until I'm like just like, oh god, this is terrible. So,
What
about you?
Dude, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a really long. Honestly, November was the last time I got a haircut, maybe, or October.
What is it getting long?
Dude, it's not. It's like it's pretty. I wear hats a lot because
Yeah.
it's so unwieldy right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like this is happening a lot. Like I wear these hats, and I'm seeing like I'm like looking like fucking 8th grade Doug over here. You know, like Bieber hair shit
dude,
going on.
I think what you're doing is you're just going alpha.
I do kind of have safe dirtbag going for me right now.
You're going alpha. You're working out. You're stacking gains, muscle gains. You're growing your hair out. You're just ready.
I'm quitting smoking weed. That's another thing.
You're quit. I thought you already did.
I go on journeys with it.
Oh, wait, you brought it back?
I've been on the weed for a little bit.
I love it. I'm quitting smoking weed. I'm like, I thought that was like 6 months ago.
Dude, no, I go in and out of it. I go in and out of
I
it.
did too. I did
Yeah.
too.
So I'm trying to make a real. I'm trying to be more consistent in my life. That's the big thing right now.
Can you get it out there?
Yeah, it's legal.
Oh.
There's literally a dispensary a 5-minute walk from my house.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, that's
and like that was the thing too. I was like kind of excited about moving back home because I'm like, sweet, like weed won't be legal, even though I like it. Like it's good
Yeah.
for it to be harder to get. And then of course it's legalized literally the next month I'm here, and I'm like, God damn it.
fuck. What are you smoking? Like bong loads?
Usually like a bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Very Midwest of you.
Bulls are kind of like Midwest emo.
It's a Midwest thing. It's like you sneak outside and you get
Just a little.
Everyone in the Midwest lights their bowls like this because they're afraid of the cops.
And was it cool where you were? I don't have like a Bic lighter anymore. I've got just like a clipper, which is also, I'm a fucking stoner. You gotta get rid of these. These are bad. These just show you like what your intentions are.
Yeah.
So I gotta get rid of that too. But did you guys ever like break the safe off of it, like the safety?
Oh, for the bigger flame.
And because then you get to be lazy. It's not as hard to light.
Oh yeah. Wait, doesn't it give you a bigger flame, or am I tripping?
Bigger flame, and it's easier to light. Yeah.
Damn. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, dude. Just say no.
I know. That's what I'm doing.
I can't even remember the last time I smoked. Maybe like MJ. Maybe
those
post
days.
MJ, because it was just nice to get it like having it around for free. Like you just kind of like
Easy.
hit something, but
I would say MJ was detrimental to my relationship with weed.
well, yeah, for sure.
It was just like it wasn't
But it is
good.
everywhere.
Constant. And I remember like when we'd go into the shop and shit, like it would just be like we would meet with different brands and they would want us to like try their stuff and be like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
remember that?
good.
Yeah,
What's up?
remember that? You know what? I actually have. It's kind of weird to do this on a podcast, but I can't find it. I have that. I still have that pack of joints from what was the brand with like the really ornate branding on it?
Not
with the
Lowell,
goats.
right?
Yeah,
Lowell with
Lowell.
the cow and everything.
with the cow and everything. The purple
Yeah.
one, like the special pack. I never touched it.
Hell
I
yeah.
still have it. So I probably have like 6 dried ass joints.
Dude, our
Just
it's
light
funny
it
because
and, like-
our store manager was probably so pissed you took that. She probably wanted it so bad.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like, oh, this is great. Thank you.
Sweet. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know, like nowadays, it's hard for me. I can't go out in public with that stuff. I used to be, because I used to do it so much
Yeah.
in my like 20s that now it just something happened. It got flipped.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Like I hear it's like not that uncommon for people to have like a psychosis episode on it one day. Or like
Yeah,
like
on edibles, I had it.
yeah.
Like where you
I've heard
like,
it
my mind
people
was like,
describe it.
oh god,
Go
I
ahead.
thought it was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People describe it as like spawning in and out of a video game over and over and over again. I've heard that.
Pretty much. I mean, all you're doing is you're like literally having a conversation with yourself. Like, just don't die. That's pretty much all it is.
You're okay.
Yeah. And then you're like, who's talking? Who's that? So, well, speaking of drugs, Silk Road,
Yeah. That dude got pardoned.
Ulbricht?
Ulbricht, I think.
Albert.
Ulbricht. B-R-I like
Brit.
G-H-C-T, I think.
Ye old Brit is back.
Pardoned. Pretty wild. I mean, like, I don't know if you had any experience with like Silk Road or anything like that.
Dude, I used to love it. I wish I did, because that would mean I like was early on Bitcoin.
You would have been.
Yeah, no,
Those
dude.
same dudes. It all comes back to Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude. Fuck no, I wasn't. I wish I didn't even know that was available.
When I was in college, so like 2014, 2015, I had a friend that learned how to use the dark web or like Tor dot whatever.
Yeah.
And he would get like acid sent to him, like in the mail, and pay
He was
for it.
using BTC then.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And like he was doing it a lot, and he he was doing it for Xanax at one point and selling it at his college campus.
Smart.
And he was raided by the FBI.
Oh, no.
He's back home now.
Where does he live? Does he live with his parents?
No, he's like he turned his life. I mean, not even turned his life around. He just stopped doing that. Like he's always been a smart like dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say like turned life around. I would just say like stopped dabbling in like dangerous business. He moved back. Like I don't know if he finished college or not, but like he lives in our hometown and has a wife. He has a beautiful dog. He owns a home. Like he's doing really great. Like he seems crazy happy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. But yeah, dude, it's kind of a bummer because like at that time when that would have been out, when was Silk Road actually running? I don't even know when it was.
2011 to 2013.
Okay. Well, actually, 2011 to 2013, I was out of college, so like, I really didn't there would have been no need for me to participate, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get my life straight by that
Yeah.
point. So I guess I just missed it.
Yeah, there's no point to add in the Silk Road when you're just like trying to get on your feet.
Oh my god, 2011 to 2013 though, fuck, I can only imagine that whole swath of that generation. Just like, I'm sure everyone was on it.
I have such a nostalgia, and it's also like when I was 15, so like everybody has nostalgia when they were like 15. But that like whole era, like 2013, 2012, I really liked that time. That's some good shit.
Oh, for sure.
And just like even the bad music, like all about that bass and shit like that. Like I don't know, it's just like it's funny. I don't know. I that whole genre of like planking and like just kind of the first memes and like I don't know, all that shit's kind of cool. Where it was more unique, like new stuff felt new versus now where it's like shocking.
100%. Yeah, 100%. The yeah, I don't know what. I mean, where do you think the change happened? I guess maybe like Silk Road shutting down, all these major things happening. Like,
I don't know though, because like it's funny, and obviously it's just because we aren't in those circles, and like 5 years from now it'll be talked about the way Silk Road is talked about today or whatever. But like, it does kind of feel like back in that time, like 2010ish, there were more weird, super taboo places on the internet, like Live Leak or 4chan or
for sure,
like Silk Road or torrents and all this shit.
Yeah,
and now it's like no place really seems scary to go to on the internet. Like I'll fucking type in whatever into my browser, you know, like whatever. Like pump.fun, I'll check that out, whatever.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, I don't know if that's part of it too, where like there just is a lack of even humility in checking those places out. You know, I'm like just down to. I'm not scared about what someone would say to me or like my history. I'm like, who gives a fuck? About
Totally.
Like, I've already ruined that thing. If anyone ever got a caught of that, so it's like I have nothing to lose. Like worrying about my internet history at this point is like whatever. Like there's much worse stuff that's been on there.
I'm just worried about whenever the social credit system rolls around, what that's gonna look like. When you start in the negative, you know it's bad.
Yeah, how bad was it really, or is that just my shame?
Just an AI bot's like just blinking red. Bad person. Internet history.
Don't trust.
Major gooner.
You love the goon slang.
I love goon, dude. Goon is so good. Once I understood the meaning, I love
there's a pretty viral post going around this couple at a wedding, like their bride and it was from the groom. Selfie of him and his wife. It says the bride and the goon.
Oh, nice. Dude, gooning so good. Gooning is so good.
We're sex positive.
We are. All God, no cap. No cap.
On God, no cap.
We will not get into that, but that was wild.
It was wild. Saw the comments on there was like, finally an interviewer not playing a character.
You look great.
He did.
He honestly looked pretty good. I looked at
I mean, very believable.
No, it's like a really nice outfit up top and then just dress pants and loafers.
Committing.
So good. What else do we got? Oh, the James and the Giant Peach.
What's that?
Barron Trump.
Oh, dude, Barron Trump's kind of sick. I've been reading a little bit about him, a little more. Yeah. I like the kid. I'll say it.
He's definitely got his dad's looks, I think.
I love how fucking stiff he is.
Why is he so stiff?
I think he's just nervous.
Like,
but even doing like this kind of shit was pretty funny.
we were that. How tall is he?
How tall do you think he is? I looked it up.
6'3", 6'4".
He's 6'7".
Right. He's
Yeah,
not-
dude, he's 6'7".
Where did that come from?
Dude,
He's
I don't know.
engineered. He's definitely engineered. Right?
Eugenics.
Yeah.
There was a quote. I just saw this. It made me laugh out loud when I read it. That Trump at the inauguration was like, "I have a very tall son you may have heard of." And then the camera panned to Barron. Everyone went fucking wild.
Dude, what? 6'7". How?
I do think if there's anyone that will unite both sides, it is Barron Trump.
How is he 6'7"?
He's giant. I also saw everyone was like freaking out that he went over and handshook Biden and Harris
Yeah.
at the inauguration. I was freaking out. A class act. A great young man.
A class act. He's like,
This is why the right will prevail.
Would you like to shake my hand? I can only. Hold on, let me-
Congrats.
Put some oil in this thing. He's definitely like a CRISPR kid, huh?
Yeah.
This is like CRISPR. Like someone just came in and they're like, "Okay, Ivanka, would you like a baby? He's going to be 6'7". They just put together parts.
I do like I was just looking around, like there's so many, it's so funny that like the reporting on an 18-year-old kid is just like him being an 18-year-old kid. Like it's like,
Yeah.
watch, Barron Trump plays silly prank on sister Ivanka Trump during photo shoot. And he's just like standing in the back when she doesn't know. And it's like, oh, Barron is having a lot of fun with his very important. It's like, maybe it's just so wild.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's a kid. Like, I would hope they're letting him be a kid. Like,
100%. Yeah, 100%. He's in college.
he goes to NYU.
Yeah. I mean, can you even go to college?
Actually, he might not be in college for very long because breaking news, he's actually starting a real estate business.
I saw that he's got like 300 billion or 300 million or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that 300 million came from him rugging the entire Trump coin.
Do you think the Trump coin was to get Barron ready for real estate?
I'm just saying there is somebody who invested $1 million into the Trump coin ahead of it being released to the public, and that $1 million turned into 150 million at the time. And then because it's Bitcoin or because it's crypto, people were tracking all the transactions or following the wallet. This wallet started throwing money into different accounts and stuff like that. By the end of it finally pulling all of its money out, it ended up being like 300 million.
That's wild. Do you think that's the start of the fund?
I mean, pretty convenient.
It is kind of convenient.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't put it past them. And then this gets announced, a week and a half after?
it's pretty classic. They don't have much shame. So
it'd be so sick to be one of Barron's good friends. Also, like he's just starting a real estate business with one of his other 18-year-old friends from his prep school.
yeah. What do you think that kid's like?
I bet they're just normal ass kids.
He just seems so stiff.
He's also though like tall as hell, and I feel like you like kind of don't have as good of. Speaking from experience, I feel like I've gotten looser.
We're not that tall.
I'm 6'4".
I know, but we're not in the realm of like we're still in normal proportions.
Yeah, he does look stretched out.
6'7" is different.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I do actually like. I'm not even joking. I do think like it takes you a little longer to get used to your limbs if they're longer like that.
But you don't look at you. You're like mobile. You're like.
But I think like when I was younger and I was,
you never walked around like that. There's like a
he's
freaking giraffe coming out of the womb.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'll say after seeing him at the inauguration. Even though he's 6'7", probably not picking him for the basketball team. Like we'll find someone else.
Have you ever seen that guy? So fucked up. You ever seen that guy? He was like a high school player, basketball player out of like Romania or something like that.
Yeah, he's like 7'9" or whatever.
He just like runs around.
Like
He
almost
dunks-
galloping.
He like dunks like
And he's like 16, so like the other kids are so small.
such a sick player.
That's
Fucking
wild.
funny.
That's
Throw the
that's
ball.
Barron.
Just throw the ball high.
Yeah.
No emotion. So sick.
God, yeah, that'd be fucking
So
cool. Man,
Barron, dude.
I
Is
like Barron.
Barron sick?
People are
I mean,
saying he
time
could be
will
the next.
tell.
He could be the president in 2032.
Oh god. Is this gonna be like a family affair? Is that what we're gonna do here?
Do you think it's crazy to think that like Ivanka runs in 4 years? She has kind of taken a step back from everything.
How old's Ivanka?
Probably like mid-30s.
No, but I can see Junior.
I think people hate that guy.
Dad, please. I want to run.
I think I could do this.
Or Eric.
Oh, I think I'd be good. Greasy ass hair.
Dude, why is that guy so greasy?
He just looks slimy, like the kind of guy you just don't trust.
He's definitely got untrustworthy vibes.
The thing is, though, I do think like if we're just being honest, like Ivanka's good looking, and like I think people just can immediately connect her to Trump, and the fact she's always been like,
Oh yeah, Ivanka. I was confusing her with Melania. Yeah,
oh
Ivanka, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, because she's like, and like she's always kind of presented herself as like moderate, even though I don't know if she is or not. Like she's never really talked about her politics. She's just kind of been like, I stand by my dad.
She's playing the long game. for
Yeah,
sure.
and like I don't know. I kind of think like especially if Republicans like wanted to kind of be the like, what do you mean we love women? We're gonna vote a woman president. It's Ivanka Trump. You know,
Oh yeah, for sure.
like
What
who's the
about
one
her-
woman that they would let win?
Yeah, but what about her husband? He seems kind of slimy.
What's his name again?
Oh,
Jared.
Jared
What's his
Kushner.
last name? What's it?
Kushner?
Kushner.
Yeah,
Jared Kushner.
he seems a little slimy. He's just like hard to touch. He's
Well,
slippery.
he did solve the war in the Middle East.
Oh, he did. Yeah, it's true.
Do you remember that was one of his
Yeah,
the things he was in charge of in the first Trump presidency?
he's a
Solving
slippery-
the conflict in the Middle East.
It's like, I got a great guy who could do this. My son-in-law.
Just some hedge fund like hip entrepreneur guy is gonna fix it.
I have to give it to their family though. They're pretty tight.
Yeah.
There's not many families out there. Like, I mean, I have a father-in-law. I love him to death. We're good friends. I don't think I'd be like his first call to be like, hey,
You might though, like if
maybe if we got to that point. But I'm just
because the
saying, like,
presidency is different.
but I'm just saying, I think that this family rocks that hard. Like, they're probably like that hard, regardless of whatever position they're in. Like, if he's like about to buy a hotel in New York, Trump's probably like, you're gonna have to talk to my son-in-law. He's perfect for this. Even if he's not, he's just like, go talk to that guy.
They are constantly networking and growing the empire. They are building
Yeah.
a wide foundation and letting it go. Yeah, you're right. It does take a special kind of confidence to just be like hit up my son-in-law. You know, or like
We gotta get. I'm gonna have a family meeting. I think after this.
be like, I want the kind of love that Trump gave Kushner.
His family. I mean, if you're Trump, think about it. Trump is given like Eric. Again, we're just laughing because he looks dumb as hell. But Trump's like, oh, my son Eric's, he's totally got this. Then that guy
He
shows
doesn't
up.
got it.
That guy shows up, and people are like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
He's got it.
yeah. Let's get him for an interview.
All right, let's do it. Hey, everybody.
It's me.
It's me, Eric.
It's me, your favorite Trump boy.
So enough of the Trumps. I give him mad credit. That's a cool family dynamic.
It is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like, live and die by the Trump name.
dude, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, you got it. I get it. What else have we got? Oh, this next one I have no idea.
What's that?
LinkedIn short form video. I haven't seen it.
I was hoping. So apparently this has been around for 9 months. I'd never heard of it. I opened up LinkedIn for the first time on my phone in like a very long time yesterday. And you should try it. Grab your phone if you have LinkedIn on it. They are highlighting a new video feature on the bottom tabs.
God damn it.
I think we should absolutely be creating LinkedIn short form video content.
Where did I go?
So just
The
on your
video.
phone. Yeah. Isn't that new? That's new, right?
That's new.
Hit it and you just let it wash over you with business tips and
Oh, we got to do this. We got to go the complete opposite direction.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I just think though, and no offense if you are somebody that is this person, but who in their right mind is watching LinkedIn short form content?
LinkedIn is done. We share business ideas here all the time. Someone needs to go and just create like a standard place for like resumes and like just direct communication. That's it. Go back to classic LinkedIn, cut all this shit out. Maybe just pay a subscription to keep the site running. It's almost like
Here's what
Wikipedia.
it is. You just say, look, we're building it once. We're not building it again. It's basics. $1 subscription. You get everything that was on LinkedIn, but it's for $1 on our stripped down site.
Yeah.
You know, no ads, $1 subscription though. To use it, you got to pay $1 a month.
Yeah. You guys can communicate if you want, whatever it is. There will be no ads. No ads at all.
No ads.
Stop DMing me.
Hashtags will not exist.
Dude, the LinkedIn DMs are insane now. It's half of it or more than half are just ads.
Dude, I can't tell you how often I get told I would be a perfect candidate for a graduate program at USC.
Like, what the fuck? Leave me alone. All of them.
Do you think those work? I can't imagine somebody being swayed to go into debt and start a whole new based on a LinkedIn message.
I think you're right. I think $1, call it $1 a month type of thing.
Yeah.
It's
$10 for a year.
Yeah. Participate. You want to do this? Great. No ads, just direct referrals. You guys, the algorithm could be set up. The algorithm will actually work, right? Like, number one, not when you're getting like, hey, I've been on LinkedIn since like for a decade.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, you'd be great for customer support. Like, what? There's 0 keywords in my profile. How would that be connected? Like, you showed up in a search for whatever, like an engineering role. What?
Yeah. How?
Yeah.
You know what else I've gotten? I've gotten at least 3 of these is life coaches trying to hit me up on there.
Oh, no, all of them.
Hate that.
All of them. And they hit you with the snarkiest ass marketing you've ever seen in your life. Like, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's like, no shit.
It is.
Tried to tell me like 9,000 times. It's not going to happen. I'm not communicating with you.
Dude, it is. This is goodbye.
Yeah.
I will. I don't know why I get like, I feel like I get vindictive, which is how online I think stuff is supposed to be. I'll block them. I just hope they see it. I want you to see
everyone. Yeah.
I just want you to know. I also, you know what else we won't have? We won't have viewed your profile anymore. I hate those too. I don't care who viewed it. And I also want to be able to view people's profiles in silence.
Yeah.
I hate every time I go looking on somebody on LinkedIn for a second. I'm like, this actually wouldn't be good for me to see what they're up to because then they'll know I fucking looked at it. And I don't want it.
Not to mention like that premium subscription is like $50 a month.
It's so expensive.
It's so expensive. $50 a month for nothing. for nothing.
It's only because it's for the messaging, right? And it's only $50 a month. I think I figured it out. It's $50 a month because recruiting agencies will just automatically pay a giant amount for all their recruiters to have it. Like it's not for customers. It's for it's like like why Photoshop suddenly is so hard to torrent and why they're like losing. Have you seen that? It's like kind of connected, like or not even connected. It made me think of that too.
I know you mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy. We should do that actually. That'd be easy.
It's not a horrible idea. People do hate LinkedIn. Like I don't like. It's very hated, and maybe that's what I'll do tonight. Is I'll just make myself hate it more by watching some short form LinkedIn's and make a couple for my profile.
Yeah,
I do have my profile set on LinkedIn to influencer, so you can't connect with me. You have to follow me, which. I don't know if that's bad for my career or professionalness. I think it's really funny. I get a kick out of it.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I switch myself to creator so that, or like, I think maybe it's influencer, something like that, but it changes so then your button goes from connect to follow. And I think it's really funny. And then they have a harder time to like contact you or like, so I think it's really funny.
That's awesome. All right. Well, LinkedIn sucks. Big time.
Yeah. I was hoping we'd be able to watch some videos on the desktop version to react to, but it doesn't work on desktop. It's only app.
Yeah. That's the worst app ever. Are they a public company?
We should look. Can we short them?
I don't even know. If they're public, then it makes sense. But if they're not, this is bullshit. I don't think it is. I don't think LinkedIn's a public company.
There's no way.
Yeah. So it's private and it's making terrible decisions. So JFK files declassified. Dude, do you think it's gonna happen?
Honestly, one of the reasons why I kind of think it will is because RFK is like all about it too.
Yeah.
I think that will like have lightweight, like I don't even know, like, all right, maybe you know more than I do. Am I stupid? Like, who is classifying them? Like, why would they be like, why if Trump signs this, would there be opposition? And how could they fight that? Like, how would they have something to stand on with the president saying, like, I want to see all the information. I believe it's right for the American people to see. Like, what leg would be, like, who's opposing that? Why? And like, what leg would they have to stand on then?
Well, I don't think I would imagine, I don't know what branch, like CIA or whatever it would be.
Yeah, some intelligence agency.
Yeah, some intelligence. I don't know if I feel like it's going to be like one of those things where it's like, okay, I've declassified them, but then there's going to be redacted shit left and right that doesn't even tell the story still.
Or it'll be like one of those things that's like the CIA or whatever will just like keep on appealing or whatever they would have to do until it's 15 years down the road and they've been appealing every time, or whatever.
It is weird that they keep it hidden though, right?
I think so too. Like it's all like what, that was in the 60s. Is anybody that was working there even still working there anymore? They'd have to be they'd be like in their 30s maybe if they were on the CIA in the 60s, and it's been 60 years since. They'd be 90. Like who's gonna get in trouble? That's all. Like, I mean, I don't get that either.
Well, there just must be something incriminating against
them,
a department or something.
Department, yeah. I mean? And so it's like, would we like distrust them then? Is that like the worry? I feel like nobody trusts those agencies anyways.
Yeah, I know.
Like, who is like, oh no, like, I can't believe they did that to JFK. All my trust gone. It's like everybody knows they like were instrumental in killing Martin Luther King Jr. Like that they like were keeping tabs on him. That like they were part of like the Malcolm X stuff. Like clearly they were part of the JFK stuff because they're being really, or like maybe not clearly, but there's something that happened there. You know what I mean? No, like I don't think anyone's under the impression that like these are really good guys that are all only about justice and humanity. Like I've never like, why would anyone believe that? Like they've got special interests of like the oligarchs of America at whatever time,
I feel like they they almost have to keep it secret. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, kind of to your point, like it almost blows up their legitimacy if it like if all of a sudden
Why
things
should
are
I trust
coming out.
anything you guys say?
Yeah,
If you won't even show me something from 60 years ago where nobody's like,
yeah,
couldn't you just like, that's the thing I don't get is like, couldn't you just pin it on like bad actors or like that was a previous head of the CIA and we're different? Like that's what I'm saying is like, I would
Yeah.
get it if it was the 80s right now and everyone that was involved in that is still an instrumental part of that thing.
yeah.
It's like they're probably dead.
But also, could be still doing those practices?
I think they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like the Russia model. Like, how many people need to fucking die falling out of a window until you're like,
Something seems off here.
yeah,
It's weird. After he talked, he suddenly fell asleep in his car with the engine running the next day.
Why
It's
does
so
everyone?
weird.
Why does everyone in Russia of importance die from falling out of a window? It's a weird stat.
It is weird. It's what a coincidence.
They just all fall out of windows.
Must be a Russia thing, you know?
Yeah, they got bad contractors out there.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, all those things are, it's just funny because, like, I feel like in movies, the CIA is like so sick and cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it's
like-
not cool.
being like a
Yeah.
spy would be like sick, you know? But then, like, in real life, you're like, oh, being a spy, you're like kind of a douche. Like,
Yeah, we just have like
Dude.
average ass people like
if you're a spy listening to this, like, fuck off. I don't want you listening to this. I don't like you. You know, like, I'm not about that. I don't like fake people.
you could delete. We're gonna get flagged.
Elite, dude. I don't fuck with fake people.
As he pulls his mask up.
I don't know though, like living a life that's not yours in disguise forever.
I mean, I would kind of like it. It would be kind of fun.
It'd
Like
be cool.
imagine. I mean, you're just kind of playing a role, right?
Yeah.
So you go out to whatever country, and then you just assume. I mean, it's probably stressful as fuck.
Dude, how
if
could you
you're
not think you're gonna get caught doing some shit?
Yeah. Can you imagine like working your way up into like I don't know the heads of state or whatever of wherever you're at, and you're
Even
now
on,
like
like,
a in the whole thing?
even on a smaller scale, like dude, fucking God bless those cops that infiltrate like gangs and like drug cartels and shit.
Yeah.
That's scary as fuck. Like I couldn't imagine. I would break so quick.
Yeah, that's insane.
Dude, I couldn't like pretending to be like a blood or something for like 6 months.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, it's pretty insane. Those guys are pretty good. They're pretty good.
Pretty good.
So JFK, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Oh, this one. I think it's true. Barack and Jennifer, dude.
I sent this to some friends too, and like I like sent them like what was like the
It's
Telegram news or Telemanga news or whatever the fuck that I sent you that article
Yeah.
from, and they're like, oh, very reputable source. And I was like, shut up, it's true. Megyn Kelly is the one saying it all, and I trust her.
I mean, I didn't even know they knew each other.
Apparently, it's been a rumor for a while. There was, or at least like there was a like on People magazine or something like years ago. Like I think even during his presidency, there was like a rumor that they were seeing each other or something.
Wow.
Or somebody like pulled up like an old Letterman clip or something of her being interviewed and him showing the magazine of like, so are you guys lovers or whatever? And her like being, that's so funny, you know, like of course not. But like maybe it's those rumors that like, you know, as Obama and Michelle, it's also funny that we call him Obama and her Michelle. Like as
That's
Barack
weird.
and Michelle like have been separating, maybe that once rumor let Barack shoot his fucking shot in the DMs, dude.
Are they? Are they actually separating?
That's the story. Apparently, so she didn't go to the inauguration with him, which was odd. And then they haven't been seen together in a very long time. Like there's not a lot of. This is all just hearsay. This is like me giving you information from another podcast that doesn't do good research that I heard. So like this is where this is coming from.
Okay.
Why? From what I heard though is like they haven't been seen together very often, and then suddenly he posted for her birthday a few days ago, and there was that was like the first time that people like saw them, but it was like he posted like an old picture of them, like not like we're together right now. It was like love you, honey, and here's a picture of us like drinking wine and having dinner together.
Yeah. It's like, here's us from our inauguration day.
Yeah, like here's us when we were happy.
Damn. All right. Well, rip to that relationship. Speaking of relationships, I saw a wild one.
What's that?
Have you heard the theory floating around that Billy Corrigan and Bill Burr are brothers?
No.
Yeah.
Both named Bill?
Both named Bill. Their dad was like some piece of shit that just like traveled the country as a musician.
Oh, like half brothers?
Like half brothers, yeah.
No way.
Like had a couple different children along the way. Howie Mandel, Howie Mandel podcast. Check it out. It's pretty good.
I can't stand Howie Mandel, but I'll have to.
It's pretty rough, but you got to watch that episode. It's so good.
Have I ever told you about my dad's crazy family situation?
No.
So my dad grew up with a single mom, never knew his biological father.
Never knew him.
Never knew him. And his mom told him that she was married briefly with his dad, and then he died, is what she told him. He, about 5-6 years ago, did 23andMe and found his dad, Rutherford Patrick was his name.
First name was Rutherford?
Rutherford was my grandfather's name.
Wow, what a
He
great
was dishonorably discharged from the Navy. We don't know why. There are photos of him with lots of Korean women in Korea. And we were able to track down, he found, weirdly enough, he has about 6 siblings, and they all lived within like the Tri-City area of where he grew up in. So they were miles away from him as he grew up, believing he was a only child that had no siblings.
Damn.
And that he believed his biological dad was not around. His biological dad was instead only miles away with another family. His biological dad divorced and married the same woman, divorced her 3 times, married her 4 times, the same woman that he had most of his other children with. And my grandma, as his siblings, his older siblings remember, they remember going over to my grandma's house, or as their dad called her, my girl Shirley. And they would sit on the couch and wait until they were done doing something else in another room. And then they would leave with him and go back home.
With dad?
With dad. He would take the kids to my grandma's house to have the affair with her and then take them back home.
Oh my God. What is this? This is like the 50s or something?
Yeah.
Dude, the 50s were wild.
Isn't that
they were so wild.
We had Thanksgiving with them, like all of his siblings and stuff. And one of his brothers lived in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, they all connected.
We all connected with them.
Okay.
Like we had it
weird?
in like 2019 or something.
Was it weird?
It was fine. I mean, it's Thanksgiving with a bunch of strangers.
Were they cool though? Did they seem like your dad?
Yeah, like everyone was like really nice. Like we had a good time. Like it was cool.
Yeah.
It was like, it's funny too because like we're all like pretty different too. Like
yeah.
Like the Myrtle Beach family was like this like very proper, super wealthy, like one child that was like gifted and like all this other shit.
Yeah.
Mom was a real estate agent, so she's doing like short form content on like Facebook stuff like that. And like, you know, my parents are like just kind of like did very well for themselves, like schlubby and like don't know how
Yeah.
this works or like care about it.
It's
And
so
like
funny.
it was just funny. Like we got along well, but it was wild, like just to be with a bunch of strangers who are your family.
That's so insane.
Yeah.
So insane. I mean, my mom has a similar scenario. She I actually got to meet him before he passed, but her dad just left one day. And I grew up with I thought was my grandpa, and we called him Grampy Bud.
Okay.
Not his name. Because he drank so much Budweiser that he just everyone just called him Grampy Bud.
Dude, we were kind of part of like the last generations where you could just like like openly acknowledge like someone's addiction and like have it be cute. Like, oh, that's grandma's cigarette.
Yeah, grandma's cigarette, exactly. Yeah, so I don't know, it's really strange, but yeah, that's a weird one to go through,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, for sure.
So
For sure.
that's funny. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's wild.
I can't believe 23andMe works. What happens with all that DNA that everyone?
That's kind of the thing as they're going out of business, I think, right? And everyone's like, what are they going to do with all that DNA they have?
Way better than data. Get people's DNA.
Dude, I know AI is not the future; it's cloning.
That's actually how Barron Trump is. How he is Barron Trump.
They broke into the 23andMe data,
Like all the like
their
numbers,
vials of
like,
spit and hair.
it's like Westworld. Like the song playing and they're like picking different chromosomes. Like, jeez. We've created
We'll
Barron
have
Trump.
this one and this one. What do you say? 6, 7.
Yeah. This white ball of plasma will be Barron Trump.
Barron is also a crazy name too for him.
That's a really
Everything about it. Everything about it.
Yeah, but I mean, this photo you got in here, the thumbnail of him, like, like his shoulders are like above his head,
High up.
so high up. What's going on there, dude?
I
Get on your
did
dad's
read,
neck at 18 years old.
dude. Yeah, just bad look.
You gotta stretch, dude. You gotta stretch the neck. You know what he looks like? The guy from the Minions,
Oh, what's his name?
Steve Carell.
Yeah. What's the name of the character though? Gru?
Gru. Yeah, he
Gru?
looks like
G-R-U? Yeah, Gru.
Is that Gru?
Is that Gru?
Ah!
Is Barron Trump Gru?
He's like as rich as Gru. Hey, everybody. It's funny. So crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. This year is gonna be gnarly. It's gonna be so gnarly.
It'll be interesting. That's for sure. That is for sure.
The Trump agenda, which has been fun to watch, see what he's doing, but who knows? Who knows? All things should go illegal. We're giving it to the states. The states decide.
States decide everything now.
Yeah. FEMA, we don't do FEMA anymore. States decided. Florida's like, oh, okay, we can roll that one back. Let's take that back to the Fed.
Dude, I don't know. It is just, yeah, it's like weird libertarian shit kind of thing. You see, he pardoned all the January 6th people. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that is wild that he did that. Like, including the ones that were charged with police brutality or battery, police battery.
Yeah, that's what
like
I'm saying.
included those. That is the most insane thing in the entire world. I was floored by that. Like, not only are you like sweeping the insurrection under the rug, you're like proudly saying that these were paid. I don't know. It's wild.
It's like crazy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. A wild 4 years, and it will be fun. There will be missteps, and there will be wins, and at least he keeps it interesting. I don't know if there will be oppression. Do you think there will be?
I mean, I think you could argue, and I'm not saying I won't even say how I feel about it, but the like signing into law that there are only two genders, you could even say is like
Okay,
already like a
100%
fuck
there.
you.
Yeah,
Like,
no, 100% that. But what I don't know. That's a bigger discussion than.
yeah, it's really. But I'm saying like that, like it's just even like small stuff like that like like and what I was kind of saying about like how I feel about it, which like it doesn't really like it doesn't affect me. So it's hard to like even like when that news gets, I'm kind of like as like the yoga granola liberal that I am, it it gets a little fire in me like don't say that.
Yeah,
I can imagine like if you are like non-binary, how that makes you feel.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah. So hopefully it stays prosperous. And what I like about him is him just like dismantling regulations and allowing the business side of the world just to kind of like do their thing and not get caught up in all the crazy shit you get caught up in. So
yeah,
maybe hopefully that affects everyone's outcome. Like everyone gets a slice of that pie.
Yeah. Do you see that we're getting rid of pennies?
I saw Elon say something about that. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Doge,
baby. No more pennies.
The only thing I don't like is cash is so good.
Well,
cash is like
we waste $89 million a year printing pennies.
I believe it, but like I love the idea of cash because cash is like
cash is king.
Untraceable. Not on the blockchain.
Cash is king.
Like those tips, if they try to make crypto a thing and you're getting tipped in crypto, that's all on the chain.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know what I did.
Trackable. Yeah, someone's gonna want a piece of that pie for sure.
I want my shit trackable.
Dude, cash is king.
Cash is king.
Yeah,
dude. Let's pass a law that that ATM transactions are not seen on statements anymore. That way cash really can be king. You won't even know. People can't even see that you took it out. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. ATM transactions from now on are completely anonymous.
Yeah. I mean, banks don't even deal with like cash anymore. Like they're like, it's hard to go in there and be like, hey, can I get 10 grand? They won't even give it to you.
They would think you were insane if you said that.
They don't give it to you. They're like, no, you actually have to call ahead and order 10 grand. It's like,
mind if I check out the vault?
Yeah.
How much money you got in the vault nowadays?
We'll see what he does. I don't know. I would love income tax to go away. Income tax, if that went away, we would be great.
Yeah. High approval rating.
High approval rating.
High approval rating, dude.
No income tax on the federal level.
I do think the thing that will be really telling is I don't think people's like grocery prices or like inflation is going to be solved in the next month.
Yeah, no.
And the way like he kind of said like we're attacking it day one or whatever. And it will be interesting to see if people care about that or if they kind of like just don't like his base, like if they're like, hey, what are you doing about it? Like my groceries still cost a lot or whatever. Yeah. Or if it's just kind of like that, like we don't hear about that again. It's just like a campaign thing, and now inflation isn't, and like cost of groceries and stuff like is no longer a talking point in mainstream.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm tracking kind of because that's like the one big thing that he like promised, and is kind of like a global like both sides feel that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's like the one thing I'm like, all right, I'm kind of curious.
I think no, it's a good point. You would hope that by the way he's kind of attracting companies to come in and invest, that a lot of those things would start to come down, like especially on like the oil level or whatever, like energy level.
Drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill.
Yeah, baby, drill. Also, most selfish thing I thought recently was like I know it's like bad for the environment, but I'm kind of glad they're doing it when I'm alive. Let's go.
Drill, baby. We're gonna drill liquid gold. I love his California thing where he's like his California thing. Let it open up the dams. You're like, what? The water flows from the north to the south. That's what he says. We get our water from Canada.
There are some things that are just that are
The gravitational pull pulls it down.
north to south. It's up and down, baby.
It's up and down. So good.
North to south is up and down. It is.
Dude, north and south is up and down.
Dude, or did you ever hear the story that he asked generals if they could shoot a hurricane?
He's wild, dude. He shoots from the hip.
I mean, like, I get that sounds stupid. I'm also kind of like, I can see myself asking that.
I mean, why not?
If I'm like with top generals, I'm like, is there anything you can do? Like,
Yeah. Have you ever thought about shooting it?
yeah, like, what would happen if we shot a tank at it?
Guarantee you have it. So might as well.
Try it.
Just shoot a tank. Oh my god. So yeah, dude, California, we're about to get so much water.
Yeah,
Excited.
it's 28 degrees here, so or maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's let's see how good it is right now. It's 19. Sorry,
Oh, 19 there.
it's 19 here.
Let's see. I got a hoodie on.
Where you at?
Let's see where we're at right now. Feel? You want to feel or you want the actual weather?
I want the actual degrees.
Okay. Feels like 40. It's 66 degrees outside.
That's insane.
That's it. So,
Isn't it weird that we're in the same country?
well, don't get ahead of yourself.
That's
Don't
fair.
get ahead of yourself.
Fair.
Your Ohio is similar to it's like the way they staged the moon landing.
Yeah,
Nope. That's what I think of Ohio.
yeah. You
Like,
see it in pictures and stuff, but can you really go?
the set? Is that the set of the stage moon landing? Ohio?
The planes?
Yeah. So, what do you got going on this week? What's going on with you this weekend? You partying?
This weekend,
Raging? Oh, football.
oh, conference championship, baby.
I'm into it. I've been
That's the
watching.
biggest thing.
I learned what a fumble was 2 days ago, so I'm pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, for the first time.
You didn't know what a fumble was?
No, I did. 2025 Madden is hard as hell.
You've been playing it?
I've been playing it.
Okay.
It's hard.
Add me.
Dude, I'm gonna add you. What I
Add
gotta remember to send.
I'll
your
send you
thing.
my gamer tag.
You're gonna smoke me. I can't figure it out. It's so different than every
Dude.
other year.
Hit me up when you get off. We'll rip a Madden game.
Yeah, let's rip a Madden game. I can't figure it out.
I could if you want to, I'd be down to help you. Like, especially I'll like tell you like, all right, like look at my defense. What do you see?
I don't see anything.
I'll
I can't
help
even.
you.
I can barely run a play.
help
Everything
you.
is real life. It's way
The
harder.
one thing about the new Madden that I do love, I've been playing I hate I fucking have both of the football games that I play.
Yeah.
The college football game and Madden. The coolest thing about Madden is that they move around pre-play, so it's harder to see what they're in defensively, which I like. Because hey, if I wouldn't have been a skater, I would have been a fucking quarterback. You already know it.
Yeah.
I'm prototypical out here, dude. But no, that's like the coolest part about it. So it is harder to like see what they're doing. But
Yeah.
It'd be really fun. We could even, dude. Just depends what you're into. I get really into this shit. Obviously, as you know, we can do free practice against each other. I'll teach you how to fucking play the game, dude. How to read defenses.
We should play. But I'm just telling you, from 2024 to 2025, a lot changed.
Okay.
It became a way different game.
Okay.
It's so much harder.
I've only played 25, so I don't even know.
Oh my god, it's a way different game. Like we're talking like arcade mode. It's like as if if I could compare it to anything, it'd be like Gran Turismo PlayStation version to like Gran Turismo PlayStation 3 version or 4.
Okay.
Like it went from arcade to like like scary. You're like you feel like you're racing.
Okay. Dude, I'd be so into that. Yeah.
So I've been playing. It's not good. It's ugly.
I want to see what kind of offense you run.
It's wild.
Okay.
It's wild. But yeah, excited about the games. Pretty cool that they give you like those you just want to like jump in and play.
Yeah.
They're giving you like real-time
help.
Real-time games.
Yeah. Like what's happening? Yeah, what's going on?
They kind of did that in 24. I could be mistaken, but I think they had that kind of going on, but like only maybe one. It was like one game, like you could play, and then the Super Bowl or something. But now it's like boom, boom, boom. Every game's ready to go.
Yeah, I got it early, so it was like cool. Like week 2 they would have all the new matchups with like the right injuries and stuff like that.
So rad, rad.
Yeah. It's a fun thing just to like jump in when you got like 30 minutes to kill. It's like let's play a little football game here.
Nope. So yeah, send me your gamer tag.
Oh well, yeah, dude.
And that's all. I got nothing going on. I got a kid with pink eye.
Love it.
Confirm pink eye. Transferring into 2 eyes. And a 1-year-old that's fucking insane. So I'm not doing anything.
Sounds good to me.
And we got a rainy day on Sunday, so if you want to play on Sunday too, I'm down.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm not doing anything on Sunday. My schedule cleared for the football games.
Oh, you're not going to Lizard?
We'll go later. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Go later. It starts at 3.
I'll wake up at 6 and play with you.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, get on. You'll get calls from me at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm on the game. What's up?
Let's play. That's actually perfect time for me to play.
Jump in. Yeah, get a little.
It harasses me.
Quick little coffee, a little quick game, and then get to the business.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, brother. Well, sweet. Everyone, 0 people watching this. Stay blessed. One day you'll watch this and love this.
Yeah, I think once we do the video, maybe we do it on like Monday or something. If you have extra time, we'll do the YouTube video idea with the craziest parties.
Don't let anyone know. Anticipation. Yeah. All right.
Sweet. Yeah. See you later.
Later.
Underneath my lights we gather for tales of bruise in hand. Doug and Ryan lead the laughter. Best podcasts in all the land. Crack a beer, the time is near. Stories bold and true. Saucy moments with some cheer. This hour's made for you. The well, it's where we dwell. Laughs and drinks they swell. Doug and Ryan casting spells. In our hearts they always held. From the first to final pour, wisdom flows unknown. Legends of the nights before. In laughter we have grown.